the definition of entrepreneur is one who organizes, manages, and assumes the risk of a commercial or business enterprise. And oftentimes, people think that they want to be an entrepreneur, but they don't understand some of the elements of being one, like organizing and managing, and most importantly, risk. So I'm happy to say that I'm part of an endeavor that was put together by Newtown Macon and the Macon Middle Georgia Black Pages to get more African American businesses downtown. And we wanted to use the process that, to the best of our ability, that will make these businesses successful. And the most important element of a successful business is a business plan. So we were able to circulate information about this initiative, and we got a grant from the Community Foundation to put it together, and we put out some feelers, and we had over 30 people to vie and apply, to be the winners of this initiative. Well, I'm so happy today to be doing a show with 4 of the 5 individuals who won the grant. And they are in the person of Mr. Darren Ford, who is the founder and owner of A Brookhaven, which is a lounge that's going to be in downtown Macon. Sophisticated, smooth, and what else?
Social lounge.
Social, so he's one of the winners. Additionally, we have Miss Natalie Armand Bradley, who also is one of the winners. And she has an interior design company. She was one of the winners, had her business plan, and she impressed the panel, so did Darren. And thirdly, we have Miss Keisha Danzy, I pronounce hers correctly, who has a business called Good Boy Goodies, which is a treats, like when the dog is good, you give him a treat. So when they need a treat or they want a treat, they can go to this company called Good Boy Goodies to get it. And last but not least is Carbell's Beauty Supply, in the person of Mrs. Beverly Pitts, who has been in business for a whole lot of years. But because of the way that downtown is growing and how it's robust and people are coming downtown, and because of Newtown's belief in downtown and how it's going to make a difference to the community, then she too wants to bring her business, open up a different location downtown. We're happy about that. We did a show, watch me now, several years ago, as it relates to the billions of dollars that African American consumers spend on hair care and beauty products. And then not only as it relates to hair care and beauty products, but also as it relates to doggy treats and as it relates to interior design and as it relates to lounges. There is too much disproportionateness, I coined that word because I want to, as it relates to, how African American consumers spend money, but how much of that actually comes back to the African American community. And my philosophy, I know I'm talking a long time, I'm gonna be quiet in a minute. My philosophy is a rising tide raises the whole ship. So we are very, very excited about these businesses that are going to be located downtown, and we of course know that y'all gonna patronize them. You can't wait to find out what they do and how to patronize them. So I thought it would not be robbery to bring them on the show and let them talk about what they are doing and why they are doing and how they want to support the community. And we're going to begin with, start to call him doctor, but he's not a doctor. My friend Darren Ford.
Thank you, Mr. Haversham. I'm just fortunate and blessed to have been given this opportunity really to partake in this endeavor, especially with me being a new business owner to all of this, taking a completely different career change, So I'm just thankful and grateful that I've been given the opportunity and the resources through Mr. Habersham and Making Black Pages, as well as Newtown Macon. I've been in Macon now almost 10 years, and there's some great places downtown. I've seen downtown Macon change tremendously just in a short period of time I've been here. And there's some great places downtown as far as restaurants and bars and clubs and things along those lines. But what I kind of saw that there was a gap or a need for is something that's specifically geared towards the business professional, where that individual after work can go to an atmosphere or a venue and enjoy a nice cocktail, do a little socializing and networking as well. So that's kind of how my thought process came about with this. This was actually something I've been thinking about for a few years, but it actually started coming to fruition the latter part of 2018. So I'm excited about it. We're in the construction phases now of having things built out, and hopefully the early part of the fall we should be open and ready to go. So I'm excited about this opportunity.
Well, you will have a customer.
That good to know.
I can guarantee.
I appreciate that
I can
very much
guarantee
so.
you one. Yeah, we too are excited about it. And the other thing is a very interesting thing as it relates to Mod Punch Designs, in the person of Miss Natalie Armand Bradley, who's the owner and the winner, also one of the winners of the downtown. We called it the Downtown Diversity Initiative. And again, like Darren, I want to give credit to Newtown, for understanding the role that diversity and having something for all the people, the significant role that it can play in uplifting the community. And the next young lady is Miss Armand Bradley, who has a
interior design business. As Mr. Habersham stated, my name is Natalie. I'm the founder and lead designer of Mod Punch Designs. I'm actually new to the Macon area. I've been here for about 7 months. I'm originally from Boston. And Mod Punch basically is an interior design company where we deal with virtual jobs anywhere from e-design to full renovations. I'm really excited about the opportunity that Mr. Habersham has provided, as well as Newtown Macon. And I'm really excited to work with a lot of new companies here in the Macon area. I've met some great people, and I'm really excited about the future.
So if a person has a need and is wondering about space, aesthetics, or furniture, or what have you, do you deal with that?
Definitely. Our company takes a scientific approach, so we work with narrow aesthetics as well as technology. So 3D renderings is a huge aspect of our company. And what that does, it allows the customer to see the space virtually before it's even created.
Wow.
So we're really excited about that, and we understand that a lot of people are visual beings, so it really helps really bring the space to life.
Well, what if somebody has a junky office or a junky space?
Actually,
Don't you point at me, don't you point at me. Could you come in and make suggestions and arrangements to help that space more aesthetically pleasing?
Absolutely. We deal with any type of situation. We do clutter therapy, people who are dealing with having too much stuff and wanting to incorporate existing items and incorporating new things. We really believe in wellness as well. We think that the space that you live and work in is absolutely essential, and it really helps to, especially if you're a business owner, it helps to represent who you are and the type of clientele that you want to bring into your space.
They say it's good for your health. Didn't you tell me that?
Absolutely. There is a scientific approach to it. For example, certain lighting can enhance how much you eat or what you eat. Certain wall colors can exude certain feelings. It can enhance mood and productivity.
Wow. Mod Punch Designs. Okay, I don't know whether a lot of you know it or not, but there are more than 700 lofts downtown, in downtown Macon. People living down there. Well, guess what? A lot of them have dogs. So when this young lady approached us and submitted an application about her business, Good Boy Goodies, I said, she's got a market downtown, but she's going to tell you about it.
Hi, my name is Arkesha Danzy, and I'm the proud owner of Good Boy Goodies. Good Boy Goodies is an all-natural dog treat line. We came up with the idea because we go downtown all the time, and every time we're down there, we see dogs, but there's absolutely nothing downtown for dogs. I was inspired with the idea for my dog, Chubb. Chubb will eat anything. He doesn't have a sophisticated palate, but I wanted to be able to provide him with a treat that was good to him, but also good for him. And so when doing this particular business plan, it was really nice working with Alex and these partners that we have here to actually be able to articulate what I wanted to do and get other people excited about my business as well.
Okay, so how they package and how, because you're already in business, we're just locating you downtown in the near future. So how does that work?
We actually went live the day before yesterday, so you can go to Good Boy Goodies and you can order online. Our packaging is 8-ounce bags, and we ship all over, so you don't have to be locally in order to get it. But we're going to be doing some things with Newtown Macon, with the new market that they're doing, and they're actually targeting the downtown area, and as a vendor, we'll be able to provide those services to them.
And don't you already have some products in downtown?
Yes, I am at Travis Jean, and I do First Friday pop-ups, and I'm doing Mulberry Market as well as Westland Market.
Outstanding. Well, I don't have a dog, but since you're going to help to keep him healthy, I may go ahead and get one. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Moving right along, next is my good friend and somebody who has been a pillar in this community as it relates to an existing business for a number of years. She's a master cosmetologist, and she has sponsored expos, and she has a beauty shop and a beauty supply place. And I'm really particularly happy, frankly, that she's going to expand her business. She's going to talk more about it. But I just happen to be familiar with the amount of money that African Americans spend, and other people too, on beauty and beauty products. And I mean, it's astounding, absolutely astounding. So I was saying, wouldn't it be good, since African Americans are spending all this money, that some of it can kind of recirculate, if you please, in the community. Consequently, Carbell's Beauty Supply.
Thank you, Mr. Habersham. I want to thank Mr. Habersham first for creating this diversity initiative, connecting our community, or leaders in our community, to the Newtown Macon. That is just phenomenal how you've really been able to make this work. And so in my business plan for winning the initiative, I took a different route from what I've always done. Our business on Pionono has specifically catered to the professional beauty supply and beauty salons. So after looking at what needed downtown, we thought we'd do a Carbell's Beauty Plus, which would open up the market to the retail. And so we will be able to service all of Macon. And I think that there's a trend toward making more professional products available to the general public. So I know people love that. So I'm really looking forward to bringing this business downtown and really providing a higher level of retail than what you might find in your typical store around town.
My name is Alex Habersham. I'm the host of A Call to Action. I have the pleasure today of interviewing the individuals who won the Downtown Diversity Initiative that was sponsored by the Black Pages and Newtown Macon. And we have them with us here today on the show. And they are Miss Beverly Pitts, who's the owner of Carvel Beauty Supply, Miss Keisha Danzig, who owns Good Boy Goodies, which is a dog treat company, Miss Natalie Armand Bradley, who's the owner of Mod Punch and Interior Design Company, and last but not least, Mr. Darren Ford, who's the owner of a Brookhaven Lounge, smooth, sophisticated, and whatever else he calls it. But we're happy to have them here today and to be interviewing them on their different businesses. And you know, I'm sure that you ought to have picked up, and let me say this very quickly, because it's important, and I'm sure that you all will agree, and you can comment on it if you so choose to. If you want to go into business, start with a business plan. You know, that's the element that contributed to the success of these people. We didn't just pluck it from the air. They had to compete for it. So if anybody wants to comment on what having to do a business plan meant to you and how it helped you, you can. You know, anybody want to say anything about their plan?
I will. Even though I've had a business for a lot of years, I didn't initially do a business plan. It was an idea and I just went for it. But this process is really giving this meat to this new store, because we're physically outlining everything that has to happen. And while I'm at it, I'll give a little plug to Natalie, because I immediately called her and said, I need to know what the floor layout is going to look like. So she's actually doing a 3D rendering for me, and I'll be able to know exactly what space I need and where everything will go before we, you know, even find the location. So I think that's so important, because when you've got a plan and you know where you're going to go, it's very highly likely that you'll be successful in getting there.
If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Anybody else?
I was just going to mention that the business plan was really good, and sometimes it's overwhelming and daunting if you look at it as a whole, but through this process we actually broke it down, and it was different organizations that could help us with different questions that we might have. You have an organization that may be able to facilitate you with these particular questions when it came to your how much money you want, what your projections are going to be, or what your goals are going to be, what your common theme is going to be for your business. So you had different people that could help you with that, which made it less daunting as a whole.
Yeah, having a business plan is almost imperative to the success of any business. Things like business startup costs, having to budget these things and actually see the numbers really help in deciding, you know, if this is truly something that can actually take place.
And I agree. I'll piggyback off of what Natalie was saying in regards to the importance of having a business plan. For me, it helped me look at a lot of the specific details that would have probably gotten overlooked just in the process, because to Keisha's point, it is or can be overwhelming when you're thinking about starting a business and you know, all of what comes along with that. But for me, it helped with looking at the details, knowing what your startup costs are going to be, your overhead, where you want to be from a profitability standpoint. So all that stuff comes into play. So to me, that was really the benefit to doing the business plan.
Thank you. And I just want to quickly state that all of these businesses will be live and in person at the upcoming Macon Black Pages Greek Explosion Expo. They will all have booths there and be able to display, you know, their products or their brochure or what have you. And I want to invite everybody to come and meet them and congratulate them and do business with them whenever it's possible. That expo is going to be August the 29th from 6 to 10. at the lovely La Piata on Interstate Drive. And if you're interested in more information, you can call Alex Habersham at 478-464-0074. Looking forward to seeing you there to help us congratulate these fine entrepreneurs. Okay, I'm gonna give each one of them, Miss Andrea, a couple of minutes to just talk a little bit more specifically about your business and ask for some customers, I guess. Go ahead.
Okay. A Brookhaven Lounge will again be different than some of the other social businesses or restaurants here in Macon. Again, a lot of what got my thought process going was I visited some places between Macon and Warner Robins. And again, there's some great restaurants and clubs that are here, but nothing that catered, and if I could be selfish for a minute, nothing that catered to me and my family, my wife, and where we like to go and hang out. Because we're at the point where, we're not necessarily into the whole club atmosphere all the time, but we like to go out in the evenings and sit in a atmosphere that's conducive to networking, where you can sit next to someone and actually hear them and have a conversation with them. So that kind of triggered a little bit of my thought process. We plan on having live music as far as like jazz bands. There will be music as far as jazz, soft jazz playing throughout the venue during our normal business hours. One of the things I like about the space that we have, we're going to be at 401 Cherry Street, which is on the corner of Cherry and Broadway. We actually have an outdoor space as well, so we can enjoy some of this nice, well, not now nice weather in Little Georgia, is super hot, but when the weather breaks, we have outdoor space as well that you can sit outside on the sidewalk. We have a separate patio to the side of our building as well, where you can sit outside, enjoy your cocktail, and have that atmosphere that's conducive to what we're trying to do.
Have you done your website?
My website is up, and it's abrookhavenlounge.com. You can go on and see a little bit of what the atmosphere, the decor, and the ambiance will consist of. We just recently partnered with Natalie with Mod Punch as well, so she'll be helping us.
I'm going to ask for a commission in a minute.
I knew that was coming.
We're looking forward to working with her, because a lot of times when you're doing this, in order for stuff to kind of, and I'm very visual, I need to kind of see how it's laid out before we pull the trigger on buying things and paint colors and palettes and all of that stuff. So we partnered with her, and we're looking forward to that. But I encourage you guys to come out. We'll be open Monday through Saturday from 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. Where you can come and enjoy our atmosphere. And again, you can find us on abrookhavenlounge.com, and the telephone number is area code 334-791-9442.
Natalie?
So, as mentioned, we deal with either virtual. If you're not in the Macon area, we can, do everything virtually. We work with anyone from contractors, real estate agents, individuals who are looking for full renovations. We have access to luxury items that are exclusive to the trade. We oftentimes do not mark up any of the items, so you do save at the end when you connect with us. And yeah, you guys can reach us online. Our website is www.modpunch.com. You can also email us at info@modpunch.com, and our number is also 678-598-3113.
Thank you. Roof, roof.
Good Boy Goodies is an all-natural dog treat line. All of our treats are made with human-grade ingredients. So we know that humans are trying to be healthy, and we also want to give that same option to our pet owners. So that was one of my ideas when doing that. We do have a virtual store currently. I'm also in Travis Jean downtown. He carries my product. But you can go online at www.goodboygoodies.com to get some treats. And my phone number is 478-501-1907.
All right, and our current location, Carbell's Beauty Supplies, is at 2324 Pinona Avenue, and you're certainly welcome there. We do retail there. But what will set our new location apart is while we'll have retail where you'll be able to get your shampoos and maintenance line, tools, combs, brushes, but we're gonna add a special feature where we bring in a couple of styling chairs where we'll be able to do some quick fix items. You may wanna come by and get your lashes done or brows done, or maybe even a quick style if you're going out in the evening, maybe
Wow.
down to the club.
Wow.
And, we'll have some, because we are, my daughter and I are specialists in color, we're gonna offer some special coloring to our hair bundles. So, people like hair colored, and that gives it a whole new flavor. So we're gonna be a specialty store, but we're gonna cater to the retail, to the public. And so certainly we're looking forward to that location, being a new benefit to the community. Our current website is carbels.com. That's CARBELS.com. Our phone number is 478-781-2189.
Okay, such an outstanding job, and let me just tell you young people again that I'm very proud of you, and not only as it relates to your going into business, but as it relates to the process, as it relates to educating the community, and as it relates to helping people understand that entrepreneurialism is good, but you have to go through a process. And the reason a lot of businesses fail is because they fail to plan. So the mere fact that you all put together a plan and learn a considerable amount about what it takes to be in the business and to be successful in business. And what happens is that a lot of people, when they do a business plan, when they see all that's involved in going into business, they change their mind. Well, changing their mind saves them a lot of money, because you don't want to go into business and close and go bankrupt and go broke and all of that stuff. So I just congratulate you, and I'm sure that the entire community is going to be behind you, and wish you Godspeed and wish you success in your endeavor. I want to remind the community again that all of these entrepreneurs, part of the Downtown Diversity Initiative, will be at the Greek Explosion Expo, sponsored by the Black Pages and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority and other Greek organizations. They all will be there August the 29th at La Piata. That's on Interstate Drive, and we certainly encourage and invite everybody to come out. And I haven't mentioned, but there's phase 2 to this initiative, this Downtown Diversity Initiative. In that phase, and you all should attend, is that I'm going to be doing a seminar on how to attract and retain African American consumers, particularly in the downtown area. So those seminars will be starting in September. You'll get the information on it. And we invite all other downtown businesses to come and be a part of this seminar, because African American consumerism plays an important role in the potential success of your business, and we'll hope that other people will enjoy it. We hope to see you at the expo. And this is a call to action.
A call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Habersham, having interviewed winners of the Downtown Diversity Initiative, Darren Ford of a Brookhaven, Natalie Armand Bradley of Mark Punch Designs, Keisha Dancy of Good Boy Goodies, and Miss Beverly Pitts of Carbell's Beauty Supply. This is a call to action.
Call to action.
Have a great day.